Tottenham Hotspur head coach Ange has just been nominated for the Best FIFA Men's Coach Award 2023. Kulusevski tops Premier League running charts. Rodrigo Bentancur is back in training at Hotspur Way. Tottenham Hotspur Football Club and the NFL have just announced expanded partnership through to the 2029-2030 season and another award for the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. This is another edition of Tottenham News, where I'll be going through all of the latest Spurs news, rumours and reports. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit the subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. Now, let's start by talking about Ange Postecoglou. Tottenham Hotspur Football Club on Thursday announced that Ange Postecoglou has been shortlisted for the Best FIFA Men's Coach Award 2023. The prize, awarded by football's world governing body FIFA, recognises the success of coaches in the men's game over the past 8 months. Ange, who became our head coach in June, has enjoyed a fantastic year and caps it off with his first ever nomination for the honour. Having joined us from Celtic, the Australian transformed the Glasgow Giants in his 2 seasons in Scotland with his front-footed attacking style of play. Leading Celtic back to Scottish Premiership glory in 2021-2022, while also picking up the Scottish League Cup, he further improved the side in the 2022-2023 season, improving Celtic in almost every stat, which saw them claim the Scottish treble for the first time since 2020 and the 8th time in their history. Taking charge of us in the summer, he has since enjoyed an unbeaten start to life in the Premier League, quickly implementing his thrilling style of football to win 3 and draw 1 of his first 4 games in England's top flight, a run which saw him nominated for the Premier League Manager of the Month award for August. With a qualification period for the award running from the 19th of December 2022 to the 20th of August 2023, Ange lost just 2 competitive matches in that time, winning 26 and drawing 3. Now, next up, the club have announced that Kulusevski tops Premier League running charts. Kulusevski has always worked his socks off in lily white, and the Premier League's official stats more than attest to that. So far this season, Kulusevski has travelled a combined total of 47.07 kilometres in our colours in England's top flight. That is the most by any player in the competition. And the forward has also clocked the highest amount of kilometres run in a single match this campaign of any player in the league. He travelled 13 kilometres in our 2-0 win over Bournemouth. That is almost half a kilometre more than the next highest recorded in the competition. That being Manchester City's Bernardo Silva against Burnley, where he ran at 12.57 kilometres. In running 13 kilometres against Bournemouth, Kulusevski also scored his first league goal in 20 matches, a just reward for his incredible efforts. On Thursday, it was announced by the club that the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium has just been named Best Venue by Mundo Stadia for the 2023 World Football Summit, also known as WFS. The announcement was made ahead of the WFS Europe event, where a gala will be held on Wednesday, the 20th of September in Seville, to honour all winners across 11 categories, including Best Executive, Best Branding Initiative and Best Digital Transformation. This award recognises excellence in stadium and sports venue management, with key evaluation criteria such as fan experience, access and matchday operations. Daniel Levy, chairman of Tottenham Hotspur, said, "We are truly honoured to receive this prestigious award, which serves as a testament to our commitment to providing unparalleled fan experiences at our stadium. This recognition motivates us to continue setting the gold standard in stadium management across the global sports industry." Also in the club statement, it says that since opening, the stadium has now received 28 industry awards across sectors including architecture, fan experience, accessibility and hospitality. It has certainly been a day for official announcements from the club, because on Thursday, Tottenham Hotspur and the NFL announced extended partnership through to the 2029-2030 season. Tottenham Hotspur and the National Football League today announced the expansion of their partnership. As part of the agreement, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium will be given official status as the home of the NFL in the UK. Also in the announcement, it says, under terms of the expanded partnership, a minimum of 2 regular season NFL games a year will continue to be played at the world-class multi-use stadium, the only stadium purpose-built for NFL games outside of the US, with bespoke facilities including its own playing surface, locker rooms and media areas. The first of its kind partnership has already delivered a series of unforgettable games in front of sold-out crowds in Tottenham, with 12 of the league's 32 teams having already experienced the stadium. 2 games are set to be played there during the 2023 NFL London Games in October. Tottenham Hotspur chairman Daniel Levy said, "Our partnership with the NFL has been integral to our wider vision for the stadium and delivering a sports and entertainment destination in London. Creating additional recurring sources of revenue to reinvest in our football activities is a key part of the club's financial model." Daniel Levy also said, "NFL game days at our stadium are special occasions where we see fans from all around the world descend on Tottenham, bringing so much vibrancy to the high road and supporting our local economy." As the NFL continues to grow its fan base throughout Europe, we are extremely proud to be given the official status as the home of the NFL in the UK and look forward to seeing the excitement that game days bring to Tottenham for many more years to come. On Thursday, Tottenham Hotspur Football Club released a video online showing Heung-min Son back in training at Hotspur Way, of course back from international duty with South Korea. Lo Celso is also training at Hotspur Way following his injury, so it looks like he will be available for the Sheffield United game on Saturday. But notably, midfielder Rodrigo Bentancur, who is recovering from an ACL, he was back on the grass training with his teammates. Now, my thoughts on all of these stories in today's episode. Let's start by talking about midfielder Rodrigo Bentancur. I tell you what, the videos and the pictures that I've seen today online, posted by Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, he looks like he is having an absolute ball. He looks absolutely delighted to be back. And I tell you what, all of the fans, including myself, are absolutely delighted that he is back training. He has been working extremely hard. If you follow him on social media, particularly Instagram, you would have seen, in the past weeks and months, he has been working extremely hard. He was seen running on the beach a couple of days ago, and now he's back at Hotspur Way, enjoying time with his teammates back on the grass, which he must be delighted. I'm sure Ange Postecoglou is delighted. However, at the moment, we do have a superb midfield, so many options in the centre of midfield. But what another great option it will be in the next, how long? Who knows how long? I hope he's not rushed back. I hope that everything is done the right way, which I'm sure it will be. Ange Postecoglou said a couple of weeks ago that Bentancur wanted to train, and then a minute later, the medical staff was saying, "No, you're not doing it." But he must be ready in order to be training with his teammates today. So that's great news. Now, another award for the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Of course, anyone who's been at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium knows what a fantastic place it is, knows what a fantastic arena it is for so many sports, for so many different types of events. I've been there for boxing, I've been there for music, I've been there for football, obviously, been there for rugby, been there for most of the events, actually. And it is a wonderful arena, and I've absolutely no doubt that it will win many, many more awards. In the official club statement today, 28 awards so far. Not surprising, it's one of the best out there. Kulusevski topping the Premier League running charts. I tell you what, this is all down to Ange Postecoglou. Give the head coach, full credit, because he is improving the side, he is improving the squad, he is improving everything, the attitude, the mentality, and each individual player, and he is doing a fantastic job. And long may this continue of players like Kulusevski running and working extremely hard. That brings me on very nicely to talk about Postecoglou, nominated for the Best FIFA Men's Coach Award 2023. fully deserved in my opinion. He has done a fantastic job at Celtic. It wasn't as easy as him going there and winning every single trophy. You know, he had a rebuild, and you know, that to catch Rangers, they certainly done that, and he won, you know, many trophies at Celtic. You know, every single Celtic fan that I've spoken to since Postecoglou has arrived at Tottenham, they really miss him. They absolutely adore him. They love him, and a lot of them now even watch and listen to channels like this because they want to follow Postecoglou, they want to follow his success, and they are urging him to be successful at Tottenham, which is really nice. But, you know, what an impact he made at Celtic, what an impact he's made at Spurs so far in just a short time that he has been here. You know, the mentality is changing. The fans have been really, really happy. You know, I think the fans have been the happiest that I've known since probably the Pochettino days, and that feel of the confidence of going into games thinking you're going to win. We didn't have that really under Jose Mourinho and Antonio Conte, and when you look back, it's a strange one because they were two win-now managers, and the feeling was completely different to what it was under Pochettino, and it is now completely different to, you know, the Postecoglou feeling as well. You know, I'm sitting here thinking, you know, Sheffield United game on Saturday, I feel confident. I feel confident of a win. I can't see anything but a Tottenham Hotspur win. And, you know, it's so nice that Ange Postecoglou has put that confidence into, you know, so many Tottenham Hotspur fans. And it's nice that everyone's got a smile on their face. You know, everyone's got that feel-good factor back, which has just been absolutely delightful to see the way that we are playing football at the moment, to see the way that we are approaching games, what we're doing in matches, you know, having so much attacking play, entertaining football, playing on the front foot. It's just so good. It feels really, really, really good. Tottenham Hotspur Football Club and the NFL have announced an extended partnership through to the 2029-2030 season. Of course, Daniel Levy has come out and said that the money is important, you know, for the football side of things. Of course, all of us fans have always wanted all of the profits and all of the money that comes in, you know, via these wonderful events the stadium has, and we want it to go on the pitch. I really, really am hoping, and I have said this so many times, you know, I get a lot of criticism from a lot of Tottenham fans sometimes about I supposedly back the board and, you know, don't really criticise the board in decision making. I think that is completely untrue. I feel like I'm very balanced in my opinions, and I have said many, many, many times that I felt that the club should have done more. We should have invested more money into transfer windows, etc., in recent seasons, particularly since the Champions League final. I just really hope this time that we do start seeing more money spent in transfer windows on the right players that Postecoglou wants to take this club forward. It is all about driving the football club forward. I'm sure that the board want the club to do well. I'm sure that the board want the football side of things to do extremely well, and I'm sure that they want us to win trophies. The thing that I always ask is, are we going to do enough to compete for the Premier League? Are we going to do enough to compete at the highest level? If we get a Champions League spot, if that miracle happens at the end of this season when we finish in the top four, because there is a long, long way to go. I know everyone's very excited at the moment. I'm not getting carried away at the moment. Of course, we're unbeaten after 4 games, but I'm not getting carried away. I think a few injuries, we could be in trouble. But, you know, let's stay on the positive side. I think that the way I look at it, the amount of money that the club makes from all these other events, I think that people need to look at the fact that we are, as a football club, or Daniel Levy and the board as a football club are about to build a hotel. They're about to build domestic housing as well, and that needs to be paid for. So is this going to, you know, have an effect on us spending money in future transfer windows? I hope not. I hope that all of these budgets are completely different. But the club makes an awful lot of money. It will be interesting in future transfer windows how much money we do actually spend. Now, and I know probably people are shouting right now and saying, well, what about the stadium naming rights? They should have been sold a long time ago, in my opinion, and I can't believe that the stadium opened in 2019 and we are still all calling it the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I know a lot of people refer to it as White Hart Lane, but the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, its official name. We are, 4 years on? We don't have a stadium naming rights partner at the moment, and I think that with that revenue as well, it would certainly help the football side of things. I just hope that we are more active in transfer windows where we are going out and signing bigger and better players in order. And I know it's not always about spending big money. You can identify that with people like Tanguy Ndombele. It doesn't always work out that you go out and have a record signing and they're going to be a superb player and they're going to transform your team. It doesn't work out like that. But what I mean is that, you know, the last real player that I got excited about that Spurs signed in a transfer window, and I'm talking about going out and signing a world-class player at the time that they are world-class. Jurgen Klinsmann back in 1994, in my opinion. Van der Vaart was a really, really good player. You know, you could probably name a few others at their time of coming to Tottenham, you know, world-class. I just hope that we are going to be in for these sorts of players in the future, because the stadium was always meant to be a game changer. It was always meant to be a game changer. It was always meant to be that the money would come in. Spurs would then go and spend the money on the pitch, because let's face it, I think most of us, if not all of us, have said it as Tottenham Hotspur fans. We've got the best training facilities. We've got the best stadium. You know, in the last X amount of years, we've had really good managers. It hasn't worked out for them, but we've had good managers. In the last few years, we've had top-class players, world-class players. Harry Kane, he's now gone. Heung-min Son, we've still got. And we've always suffered, really. We've always not been world-class fully as a football club on the pitch. So the concentration at some point has to go on the pitch. We've built this world-class stadium. We've got the world-class training facilities. So let's concentrate on the pitch, because I think that the way that Ange Postecoglou is, his attitude, everything he is doing at the football club, if you give someone like him the tools that he needs, he will drive this club forward. And I know I've said this under Jose Mourinho, and I've said it under Antonio Conte as well. They probably feel that they didn't get the players that they wanted at the time. Many managers will probably feel that they didn't get the players at Tottenham that they wanted. Postecoglou does seem to have a very different approach. He seems to answer all of these questions extremely well. He knows exactly what he wants. From what I'm told and from what I understand, he has a great relationship with the board members, and he tells them exactly what they want. And so far, from what I believe, they're giving him, exactly what he wanted. So long may this continue. I hope that Ange Postecoglou is the next person to put a trophy in the cabinet for Tottenham Hotspur. Of course, I've said this so often, the trophy drought has been too long. 15 years, of course, it'll be 16 by the end of this season. I hope that we take the FA Cup seriously and perhaps have a run in that. But at the moment, no European football. We are concentrating fully on the league. And, to end this on a positive, we are unbeaten at the moment. We do face Sheffield United on Saturday at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. As I said earlier, I am confident of a win. I'm going to predict a 3-0 win. And then, I think on the Sunday, Everton play Arsenal. Arsenal, of course, unbeaten. I don't think that Everton will probably beat Arsenal on Sunday. Of course, I hope so, but I doubt they will. So that North London derby, if Spurs win or draw against Sheffield United and Arsenal win or lose at Goodison Park, Arsenal v Spurs, both teams will be unbeaten going into that North London derby. That is going to be a massive, massive game. And I tell you what, if Spurs won at the Emirates, we've only won once there in Premier League history at the Emirates Stadium, and it is about time, we won. And with the way that Ange Postecoglou sets us up, it could be a fantastic day. Wouldn't that be amazing? Anyway, I'm getting carried away. So it's all positive at the moment, and it's all positive. Everyone's smiling, and long may it continue. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you on the next one. Until then, come on you Spurs.